behind the ball for the hosts. Rashford wide on the left-hand side. Van der Beek into Matic. Matic now Martial. First real touch for the Frenchman. Looks up, thought about the shot. Played it to Mata instead. Back to Martial. Martial just tried to dink it across to Wan-Bissaka, who's making good ground on the right-hand side. Then Fernandes picks up the seconds after his own poor ball. Wan-Bissaka into Van der Beek. Fernandes opens up his body and stretches the play left to right, looking for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looks for the first time pass, gives it away, and now it's Özcan. Ooh, poor ball there by the Turkey international. Not seen too much possession so far, and they're giving it away quite cheaply there. The word is that they're going to try and hit Manchester United on the break, try and play Manchester United at their own game, because the Red Devils do struggle a bit when things are up to them to dictate the tempo of the game and pace and impetus and all those kind of things. They're much happier on the break. Stuan Zabi coolly just strides across ahead of Demba Ba. Two players, I suppose, at the contrasting ends of their career there. Demba Ba into his mid-30s. And I've seen it all. He's been a fine player, hasn't he? The league. Scored the famous goal at Anfield after Steven Gerrard had slips, but he's achieved a lot more. Hoffenheim as well, and helped this Basaksehir side, relatively new, founded in 1990, to their first Turkish Super League title last season. Struggling so far, really. This term, though, 7th in the division. Did beat Konyaspor 2-0. Looking, it's nice like this, I suppose, that they look forward to this. Fernandes this time turns it too much like, though, for the Spaniard. It's out for a goal kick. Mr. Solskjaer's made it off the bench now to try and back out the orders. But I think he'll be pleased with how his team have started. They're the ones dominating possession here is Raphael. He's a bit of a hero at Manchester United, I think, just due to his pure commitment and determination. No shortage of skill either. Alongside his brother Fabio. Wan-Bissaka wins a header in the air against Shurik. Kvetsi now. Oh, he tried to... and Visca, the skipper, swapped from the right hand side to the left. Dean Henderson to take the goal kick. Takes it short. Be interesting to see how he performs. Obviously, it seems a candidate to be England's number one at the moment. He's getting to the Manchester United side. For England, playing well with his feet is going to be a big thing. Here is Rashford. Breaks inside from left to right. Rashford back heel to Van der Beek. Clever play. Now Luke Shaw goes for goal. Drags it across goal. It just needed Rashford on. Play by Luke Shaw. Neither of them was quite sharp enough to just get in there with a toe at the back post. Yes, they read it. Neither quite committed themselves as Shaw looked up, drilled it across. But to no avail from Manchester United's point of view. Interesting season for Luke Shaw, of course, with Alex Telles coming in. Nice, I suppose, direction down the right-hand side, but this time coming inside, putting in off the left. Henderson, best we've seen from Manchester United. Maguire over the top to Bruno Fernandes. He's broken it down the right-hand side, where his volleyed effort was dragged well wide. Luke Shaw's also done a cross shot that neither Martial nor Marcus Rashford could get to. Decent game so far, 0-0. As Epinaru heads out for play down the right-hand side, the Manchester United right. They take it quickly as well. Here they come. Mata cuts back when he looked like he could have gone forward. They keep the ball though, Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka swings it in. Eventually though, just a numbers game. There were too many of the host side, and Demba Ba's got the wrong side of the offside trap here. He's through on goal, and he's made it 1-0 to the host. They might have a VAR check on this. But there doesn't seem too many doubts from Demba Ba. That was rolling back the years there by the Senegalese. Again, like I say, they may have to check this, but it doesn't look like it's going to go to the long ball forward. And what at home, he controls it in his own pretty poor defending by Manchester United. Fine. The prize lead here. The hosts have gone 1-0 up, United 0, and it is awful defending by the Red Devils. It was their corner kick. They left no one at home, and Demba Ba was on the halfway line, well, just inside the United half even, screaming for the ball to come his way. It was cleared by Istanbul. He had no one with Dean Henderson. A of the season. Istanbul Basaksehir won, Manchester United 0. Run of play. Ulster play, and that was awful defending. Questions have been asked about their defensive setup all season so far. And they just left. Because it's not even schoolboy defending, it's kindergarten defending. It's that poor, really. And, well, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will not be happy at all with his defenders. Let's not take anything away from Basaksehir. They saw the opportunity, and what a fantastic finish. Kept his cool. Had all the Manchester United had coolly finished past Dean Henderson. He had little or no chance. Wow. And now Basaksehir have done something that they failed to do against both Paris Saint-Germain and Leipzig, and that is score a goal. They've got something to hold on. Manchester United need to come and play, and you feel to sit on at the back, sit deep, sit on the 1-0 lead, and then try and hit them on the break. Things straight away. United, no, they can't, and Eddie Miska will let the ball go out. Raphael is going to say needs a bit of treatment from the official. Just seeing it again. Yeah, just gets caught on the bottom of his left foot there by, I think it's Fernandez stretching to get the ball. Maybe a bit overcommitted there, Fernandez. So free kick to Istanbul. Taken short to Viska. Viska gives it away. Matic picks up the pieces for United. To Anzabi now. Turns. Harry Maguire. Into Matic. Over the halfway line, the Serb. Rolls it into the feet of Fernandez. He tries to turn. That's good pace by Martial. As I say, that seemed to give up on the ball. And a groan of frustration from Fernandez. I think Solskjaer looks particularly unhappy in the dugout, and you can't blame him really. That's not bad coaching. That's just bad play. That the Manchester United to the host, but from a counter attack where there was no defenders left at home from a Manchester United corner. I'm not quite sure who was supposed to be back or what the deal was, but there was no one. And United find themselves behind. As we see Luke Shaw. Leave a foot in on Jurek. Demba Ba flicks on Viska. Is he going to get there? Wan-Bissaka, good pace by the former Palace man. Gets back. Further play. Eventually back to Anzabi. Wrap his foot round the ball towards the halfway line. Martial flicks on, but to no one. And Manchester United are playing into Basaksehir's hands at the moment. Junok knocks it forward into the chest of Anzabi. He wins it and gives it to Mata. Shaw turns. over the halfway line. Marcus Rashford needs to get more involved, the England man. Van der Beek, Mata, Fernandes round the corner. Ball to Mata. Van der Beek has to pick up the pieces. Untidy in midfield, but United keep going. Mata, reverse pass into the right hand side. Jurek comes inside, wants a foul, nothing going from our Italian official. Then Raphael hammers it forward. Demba Ba is going to get there. Left edge of the box. Visca wants a shooting opportunity. Ozcan takes over. Diminutive, left-footed player, back to Demba Ba. Nobody's in the box for Basaksehir. Polignoli's on the overlap though, and towards the back post, aiming towards Covetti, breaking from midfield. He's miscontrolled by Rashford. Has enough about him though to get back and win his side a throw-in. But even so, it's quite certainly questions pending for the goal. There was no one there. There was only the orange shirt really of Demba Ba. No Manchester United player around. 1-0 to the hosts. It's independent on this service. Derby against QPR in the Championship. Chelsea against Red Saint-Germain. So plenty going on. Matic will turn. And look for Fernandes. Left hand side, controls first time. Has to cut back and finds Mata. Picking up all sorts of positions is Mata. Van der Beek's another one. Really fluid system for United. Short, wide on the left hand side, offside. View in this competition for Istanbul Basaksehir. Won the title last term. They have played in the Europa League in the past. It's a step up, and they have struggled with 2-0 defeats to both Leipzig. Is that to Demba Ba, or is that to Tuanzebe? It's Demba. And as it was, on the wrong side of Tuanzebe. An interesting call. Tuanzebe seems to be holding Ba's arm. I don't think Ba's going to get there, but there was a grab of the shirt. That's why he went down. And well, the yellow card for Demba Ba, so he'll have to be careful now. It could have been a much worse situation for Tuanzebe. In fact, it is Tuanzebe with the yellow card. And Demba Ba and Bo Visca's a give it roundabout inside the area. Organising the men, but not the ideal start to his first Champions League start, with that goal being conceded. Great finish by Demba Ba. As Gavetzi looks like he fancies this. Jurek's around the ball as well. Although Van der Beek loses out the seconds, Ba would have been in there. Bolognoli clear his lines, tries to play out. Van der Beek it wide, played into some space. Try and get Manchester United a foothold in this game. Thanks to that Demba Ba strike, and Manchester United seem to have gone into the shell somewhat. They're employing quite an interesting fluid formation, I would say. No one seems to have an assigned position, and people are popping up everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of discipline or organisation when the play does break up. They've not really had too many chances. Fernandes volleyed for a throw-in. That's how far he dragged it wide. And Martial and Rashford also were close to getting on a loop shot, who cleared through Martin Skirtle, former Liverpool man. So he won't to put in a performance this evening, won't he? And leading his line forward, the host here is Van der Beek, having to drop deep to get involved. Tell he's desperate to make his mark on this side, having joined for big money from Ajax in the Real Madrid for years. And Old Trafford, and finally, well, it's whacked this evening. The black and white stripes with the white socks, but United struggling to get their host trying. Skirtle forward, drills on the halfway line. And now Maguire for Manchester United. He played that good ball forward for Hernandez. I just can't get my head around the United defending for that goal. No one at home. One of those at Denver Bar had. Well, he was stood 10 yards in front of him. It was the goal, so very, very strange. An uphill battle on the hands, you feel. Forward ball. Hands in pockets, stressing all black this evening. Raphael headed on by Maguire. Bow wins it against Maguire, but Tuanzebe's there. Back to Dean Henderson. Knocks it long, looking for Martial. He controls it, well played by the Frenchman on his chest, fouled from behind by Martin Skirtle. Experienced play, you feel he should have maybe had a bit more patience about Manchester United. So, we know Leipzig is a draw in the middle against Chelsea. They seem to be getting things together. And 1-0, really poor Pogba error against Arsenal in that 1-0 service. And there's the international break. November on the side. I think that's what they'll be this game. Champions League Group H tested, or both those have beaten Istanbul Basaksehir. So the defeat here almost gives up the good work United put in. Ozcan miscontrols. Kavetsi then sees the ball go up in there. Denver Bar's back, helping out in defence. Bolin needs to be careful not to get caught. Then she knocks it square to Visca. Cool as you like. Switches the play to Raphael, who controls on his chest, wants to go forward. Does so. Looking for Bar again, but Shurak takes over. Now the Moldovan defender to Junok. He'll chip it wide into Raphael, who's got acres of space. Left-footed ball forward. Again, Bar's got in between the defence. But Denver Bar is obviously making life difficult for Axel. Experience, I suppose. There's the former Hoffenheim man. Matic on the halfway line. Ball over the halfway into the... Is in half good pace by Shaw. Goes down the outside of Giroud. Couldn't match him. Now Martial left edge in the box. Tries to toe poke it through. to nobody though. Kavetsi, cool as you like, knocks it back. Rath in the Basaksehir half at the moment. Fernandez, nice step through. Rashford was making the run but went offside. Maybe the delayed pass by Fernandez should have been quicker. I think that's the point Rashford's trying to make right now. At the same point, that was good play by Fernandez. Bit of ingenuity in the middle of the park. Martial marked by Rafael. Throw in Luke Shaw into Matic. Round the corner to Matic from Fernandez. Deep cross. Easily dealt with by Junot, the goalkeeper. Happily just took it out the sky. Which the rain seems to have abated. Having a look at the Manchester United formation, I think Martial and Rashford may have swapped over. Rashford might be playing down the middle now. Martial from the left. Visca, loose touch, picked out by Mata. And he goes across field, left to right as we look at our TV pictures for Manchester United. It's independent off-tube studio commentary. It's 1-0 to Basaksehir. Iguada's joined us. Demba Ba, the goal scorer. Donny van der Beek will rake forward. Fernandez to Anzabi. Now Maguire. Over the halfway line, the skipper strides. Luke Shaw. 30 yards out on the left-hand side. Martial drops the shoulder, goes past one, but cuts back. And Luke Shaw again. As Marcus Rashford on that left-hand side. Seems to be a number of bodies, not the shape for Manchester United. Matic just tries to flick it through his legs to Van der Beek. Easily dealt with though by Epinheiro. Oskans have to be careful going back to Junot, the goalkeeper. But cool as you like. Finds an Visca. It back to Oskam. And I have to say, Basaksehir look pretty comfortable. They were at 6s and 7s at times against Paris Saint-Germain last week. They played some nice football, moved it well, but when it came to having that cutting edge, they just seemed level. But this evening, they've got the goal. They don't really need that cutting edge, do they? Because they can try and defend the lead they've got. Wan-Bissaka picks one out of the sky. It was a loose. The back post, gets out his feet, goes for goal. Great block by Epinheiro. Very good play by the Moldovan defender. I thought maybe Wan-Bissaka should have tried to find Marcus Rashford. Went for Martial. He got the shot away. Mata, Van der Beek, all too tight for Manchester United. Deflects off Mata into the hands of the goalkeeper Junok. And safety first approach for him. Picks at the ball from his bootlaces. And will happily just organise everyone in front of him before bowling it out. Still 1-0 to Basaksehir at home to Manchester United. We've had arguably United's best chance of the last 10 minutes or so in the last few seconds. The ball by Aaron Wan-Bissaka down the right hand side, switching it across with a nice disguised ball. Marcus Rashford went near post, Martial to the back post. The Frenchman cut inside. Now his right footed shot was well blocked by the defender. United are putting some nice patterns together, some good triangles, but there seems to be no real shape to the way they're playing this evening. And it always gets a bit tight on the edge of the box. They need a bit of dynamism, a bit more direct edge to their play. So at the moment they trail 1-0. It's Tuanzebe as well this time against Demba Ba. Again, they look like they were going to get caught square, Manchester United. But Tuanzebe had enough about him to just get the right side of the veteran striker, who tried maybe to overcomplicate things. I think he was trying to flick him in a foot race. As Maguire gives away a throw-in on the far side. Luke Shaw, a bit of a deep exhale. He knows that his team are just not quite there at the moment. As Basaksehir will help it out back to Junot, who plays to Bolignoli. He's pressed down this left-hand side. He's going to get a reverse ball, or a return ball rather, from Visca. Again goes towards the penalty spot, and whoa, there's an onrushing, I think it was Kavetsi breaking forward from the midfield. In fact, it may have been Alexic. Yes, number 8, Daniel Alexic breaking forward, heading it towards goal. Comfortable save for Dean Henderson. However, at the same time, it's alarming for Manchester United that he was untracked. Rashford, inside right position, breaks in half-turn on the one-on-one with 1-2 rather with Martial. Dealt with by the Frenchman, but his return ball wasn't the best. Now Visca will hug the left-hand touchline. He's got acres of space to move into. Over the halfway line, the Bosnian gets his head down. Who's that making the run? Belgian Bolognoli, cousin of former Manchester United man Romelu Lukaku. Forward ball looking for Kvetsi. Tuanzebe's there. Good strength by the former Villa loanee. But again, Manchester United having to play in their own areas. A few of the home side subs have been sent out to warm up. One of them being Punk, the man from Cape Verde, Juliano, Gulbranson. Mehmet Topol's a player people know. Volkan Babakan as well, the veteran Turkey international. He's had plenty of headlines over the years with his flamboyant goalkeeping, should I say. 33.5 on the clock, 1-0 to the host, and they're coming forward here. Ozcan, was he fouled? According to the referee, he was by Nemanja Matic right on the edge of the box. Sets up nicely for a right footer this. I think Visca may be interested. Yes, Mata just wanted it too much almost. Saw the ball and couldn't let it go. The foul was just about outside the area as well. I think they're asking the question, but the free kick has been given. Dean Henderson again, marshalling his troops in front of him. Shurik, Visca, Ozcan, they're all around the ball. 1-0 thanks to Demba Ba's goal to the host. 26 metres from the goal is this free kick. Visca, hands on hips. Diminutive player, bearded Bosnian. Looks to have plenty of purpose. There's a three-man wall. Martial, Maguire and Matic from first glance. Zorshuk goes towards the back post, searching ball. Epinero keeps it in, helped back into the danger zone towards the penalty spot, and in fact the Italian officials decided it had actually gone out for a goal kick. Dean Henderson will have a chance to clear his lines, but well, it'll go short rather than try and gain his side a bit of territory. 10 minutes of the half remaining, 1-0 to the host. Independent off-tube studio commentary, and here's Axel Tuanzebe under no pressure at all. Istanbul Basaksehir happy to welcome Manchester United onto them, it seems. Tuanzebe wide to Van der Beek. Almost playing as a number 6 tonight, Van der Beek, rather than his, well, not quite a number 10, not quite a number 8, 8.5 shall we say. He played in a great Ajax run to the Champions League semi-finals a couple of seasons ago. Ajax winning Midtjylland last night to get their campaign back on the road, I suppose. As Wan-Bissaka just to go through the legs of Bolognoli, but it's well dealt with by the Belgian. Wan-Bissaka finds Mata on the right side. He lets Fernandes take over. Inside ball to Matic. Bit slow from Matic, but he managed to recycle Fernandes. Clever ball. Mata, is he onside? Yes, he is. Wan-Bissaka towards the back post. Only Raphael, though. And he'll knock it wide. Demba Ba flicks on. And now the counter-attack could be on again. It's Shurik heading towards the goal. Ozcan now steps inside. Kvetsi. Again, he just didn't have that extra yard of pace there, Kvetsi. He didn't want to go on the outside of Tuanzebe. Cut back. That allowed Manchester United to get bodies back. But again, they were caught square at the back. It's schoolboy defending at the moment by Manchester United. They're both being caught square and just not leaving enough bodies back there. They need to be, well, they need a big improvement here. Trading 1-0 in Istanbul. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is off the bench, barking out the orders. A goal in the final 8.5 minutes of this first half really changes his team talk, but it's tough to see where it's going to come from. There's no real pattern of play for the Red Devils, who look a lot like the team who played Arsenal and lost at the weekend, and not the ones who blew Leipzig apart with their counter-attacking play. And that brilliant performance as well against Paris Saint-Germain earlier in the group. Yes, they're out of sorts, aren't they? Tuanzebe nods down to Mata. Maguire nods it square to Mata, who can only go to Henderson. The skipper not helping the Spaniard out. Henderson, though, will have a bit of time, knock it clear. Fernandez has dropped into the number 10 position now. Matic forward. Rashford underneath the ball. Bounces off Visca. He'll go back to Bolognoli. Safety first, that's all that's needed from the hosts. As Junok will work it wide now to Rafael. Forward by him into the feet of Oscar, but he's lost it. Needs to be careful here, Basaksehir. Manchester United, not with plenty of impetus though, I have to say. Rashford will turn neatly 30 yards from goal. Mata, left centre, looks inside, and Saka. Round the court now, Fernandez works it out of his feet, gets the ball in eventually, but it's too close to the goalkeeper, Junok, and he'll happily collect on the edge of his 6-yard box. Bowl it out to Rafael. No real rush for Basaksehir here. Well in control of this game. Zorchuk picks up the pieces on the left side. Shurik. Epineru. Skirtle, Rafael. Over the top ball, looking for the run of Kovetsi. Not quite there though. Manchester United pick up the pieces, but there's no real life to the play. Matic just inside his own half. 5.5 left of this opening half. It's 1-0 to Istanbul Basaksehir. It's in the Penalty Tube studio commentary. Van der Beek. Now Fernandez. Inside ball. Tuanzebe. Maguire. Maguire helps it forward to Rashford, who drops deep. I think they're trying to draw Basaksehir out, but Epineru and Skirtle have seen it all before. They won't be drawn out easily, and then it's given away by Mata. It's Shurik. Square to Denver. Visca's lining up. It's a second goal for Basaksehir. They were queued up at the back post. Mata dispossessed by Shurik down the left-hand side. The square ball, I think, was meant for Denver, but he couldn't bring it down. It didn't matter, though. Edin Visca was there and fired in past Dean Henderson. No chance again for the goalkeeper. Manchester United, they're in all sorts of bother now. Basaksehir. Manchester United dominated possession, but they've had no real impetus to the play, and they got caught out just being sluggish on the ball. One Mata on the halfway line by Zurich. Zurich did well, carried to the edge of the box, squared it for Denver Bar. Bar had wonderful peace of mind just to let the ball roll across him because he knew that Edin Visca and Özcan were breaking forward. It fell to Visca, who first time put his head over the ball and drilled it past Dean Henderson. This could be one of the shocks of the round. It's 2-0 to Istanbul Basaksehir. Yes, and he runs away, celebrates. And well he might. First goal of the Champions League for him. And, Manchester United, I'm persuaded to say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer may look to make changes at the break. They've been that lacklustre in the way they've played in this game. And, well, Basaksehir have not really had to break out of first gear. They've been happy to play deep, let United come onto them and hit them on the break. Both goals on the counter-attack. Can they keep it up? Will they sit too deep in the second half? Is the question, I suppose. But at the moment, good value for this 2-0 lead against the Manchester United side. Seem a bit out of sorts. Can they get one back before the breaks? Luke Shaw down the left, helps the ball into the box. Only finds Kovetsi though, tracking back. Turn, looking at the bench options for United, they've got Cavani, of course, Mason Greenwood, Igalo's back. Paul Pogba. So there's plenty of there as the ball goes into the box. And there's Martial. They've got one back. Good header by the Frenchman. After all I was talking up the Istanbul home defending, they totally switched off there. Zoruk's not. He's looking at his defenders. There's a bit of an inquest going on, but that hand side cuts back on. Too much chance. What a lifeline that is. Manchester United have got one back, and it's Anthony Martial who has scored for the visitors. He scored an own goal against Paris Saint-Germain, and this one was a header as well. It was good play by Luke Shaw, who's been arguably United's best player in this first half. Went to the byline, cut back, and dug a really good cross out to Martial, who got in between Skirtle and Epinero. And even though it was going away from goal, headed down into the ground, right into the courts, and Rajunok scored half. United are back in the game. It's 2-1. And, well, suddenly, as is always the case, United have got a bit more bite about them. Mata turns quickly, looks to Marcus Rashford. On the left-hand side, Van der Beek now. All a bit tight, I have to say, for United. Visca will pick up the pieces. And again, the break's on. It's Kvetsi. Finds Demba Ba. Just took the sting out of the move, but they still got it. Bolignoli. Left-hand side is Shuruk. Bolignoli again. You get the feeling that the hosts are just wanting to get in at the break now after conceding that goal. Ozcan. He's been quiet in the other park, as has Alexic, but I suppose they've done the job. They've cut down the space for the United midfielders. And Skirtle, I mean, a good header it was, but at the same time, will not be impressed. Second stick. I imagine we'll get a couple of minutes of stoppages with the 3 goals. There's a foul there by Nemanja Matic on Kvetsi. I was informing actually in the other game, the early kick-off in the Champions League, Arokin has made it 1-0 to Zenit St. Petersburg at home to Lazio. And just as I was saying, we might get a bit of extra time for those 2 goals. The referee has called time on this first half. What a first half it's been as well. Istanbul Basaksehir leading 2-1 rather at the break. Join us shortly for second half coverage. Half times, Istanbul Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1. Demba Ba opened the scoring early on the counter-attack. United left no one at home from a corner kick, and he slammed it past Dean Henderson. And Visca then got a second, driving past Henderson. Again, United totally out of sorts at the back. However, close to half-time, Anthony Martial heading home a Luke Shaw. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer may go to the bench at the break. His side trailed 2-1. Henderson. Henderson then got a second driving pass Henderson. Post half time, Anthony Martial getting a goal cross out of Essex. That was short. The social it's tied trail 2-1. Half time, Istanbul Basaksehir 2. Manchester United will get the bar of scoring. Henderson then got a second driving pass. Post half time, Anthony Martial Well, I think we'll leave that just about there then. Welcome back to Independent Off-Tube Studio commentary between Istanbul Basaksehir United 2-1 to Istanbul Basaksehir. And Manchester United were poor in the first half. They've got quite an attacking lineup. Fernandes, Mata, Van der Beek all playing, but lacked a bit of shape. And maybe a touch fortunate to find themselves only 2-1 down. Strong bench, Cavani, Greenwood, Pogba, the ones that really stand out. but you get the feeling I'm not seeing. Well, we are going to have a change. In fact, Axel Tuanzebe is going to be replaced by Scott McTominay. McTominay might go central defence. Tuanzebe struggled. That's a shape change, you would suspect, from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Maybe 3 at the back, Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, the central defenders. But where's the width going to come from? Well, we'll have to find out, won't we? Unchanged by looks of it for Basaksehir. We played a classic counter-attacking game in that first half. And for all the brilliance they've got on the field, Manchester United seem to lack any sort of shape. So hopefully for Red Devils fans, they can pull things round in this second half. Plenty of time to go. They've got pretty good Champions League pedigree this season, haven't they? With wins over PSG and RB Leipzig. Those two meet later on at 8 o'clock. You can catch that game on this service, as well as Chelsea's clash with Rennes and Derby QPR for the championship. Back underway. Epinheiro for Basaksehir knocks it long to Demba Ba, and Matic has gone back to centre half, and McTominay and Van der Beek look like they're going to hold the midfield. Fernandes will play down the middle. Rashford, who's got caught in the back there, will play from the left, and Mata from the right. So the team's in full. Zurok in goal for Basaksehir. Back for Rafael, Skrtel, Epi, Kavetsi and Alexic holding the midfield. Shuruk and Visca wide. Visca one of the goal scorers. Oskan supporting Demba Ba, the man who opened the scoring. Dean Henderson in goal for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka at right back. Maguire and Matic, the two central defenders by the looks of it now, with Tuanzebe going off. Luke Shaw at left back for Anthony Martial. Rashford from the left. Mata from the right. And a free kick for effect as we look at our TV pictures. And Skrtel will go back to his goalkeeper Zunok. Zunok switch of play to Zurich. Worked hard, Zurich, but didn't quite have a chance to run at Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who did well when he did. Now Demba Ba finds own half, helps it to Visca the skipper. Was a bit tongue-tied there as the ball forward from Epinheiro is not the best. Van der Beek picks up in space and Matic behind him over the halfway line. The Serb and looks for Wood, but has to go sideways. Van der Beek. Maguire, the skipper, on the halfway line. Again, Manchester United has no real back in their shape. 4-2-3 Wood. Their players are in their own half. And that for Fisher's right to left ball. Rashford can't keep it in. Everything's going well for the hosts at the moment. Visca sweeps it forward, looking for Demba Ba. He can shoot as dangerous to play. Maguire hands up. He knows that there's no intention, but Demba Ba swung his right leg up there. Luckily, it was the side of the outside of his boot rather than the studs. Maybe a touch fortunate there, the Senegalese. Here is Luke Shaw down the left-hand side. Assist for Martial's goal. Arguably United's best player in that first half. Matic at central defence. You wonder if that's a position we're going to see a lot more of him in as the season goes on. Not got the legs he used to have, the Serb. McTominay, first real touch since coming on. Steps forward and sweeps it back to Matic. Over the halfway line. Van der Beek helps him out now. Matic. Hand side. Manchester United. Luke Shaw. Forward ball to Martial. goalkeeper under pressure, but he just clears. And just all of it scrap. But they do come. Win the central throw towards Matters across, wins the tackle. Wan-Bissaka wins the second. It only falls to an orange-shirted Istanbul Basaksehir player. That player is Bolognoli. He helps it forward. Now it's McTominay under pressure from Bolognoli. Shows good strength to play it off to Van der Beek. Round the corner by Rashford to Luke Shaw. Martial is making a run right to left inside. Shaw though has to go backwards to Van der Beek. Fernandes has been quiet so far in this second half. That's why he's usually so dangerous. Martial wins it. Rashford's wide left position. Cutting inside. Good footwork. Then has the ball fired against him. Ricochets towards Van der Beek. Luke Shaw's there now. Eventually Visca picks up the seconds. Straight towards Demba Ba. That's the game plan. Wan-Bissaka though read it all the way. You'd argue that Manchester United could almost play a 3 in the shape of a back 4 at the moment. The width they play with, because Ba's the only man up front for the visitors. And he's totally outnumbered. And that's why they can't get up the field. Forward ball is well dealt with by Skrtel. Now Kovetsi. Ozcan tries to trick his way out of trouble, but it doesn't come off. And here is Martial breaking forward. Touch isn't the best. Away by Zelchuk. And Bolognoli has space on the left-hand side. Rides a couple of tackles as well. It's good play by the Belgian. Sure, trying to help him out. Visca now. Ozcan. Bolognoli. Little Cruyff turn pass. Doesn't come off. Van der Beek picks up the pieces. Juan Mata wide on the right-hand side. 51 on the clock. 2-1 to Basaksehir. Rashford's gone down in back play. It's a think. But it's well dealt with by Skrtel and Epinheiro between them. McTominay urges the quick throw-in turn, but recycles back to Matic. Van der Beek, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, low ball in. Epinheiro gets it away at the near post and finds a good touch there, the Moldovan. Manchester United trying to play with a bit more pace now. McTominay, Van der Beek, the ball wasn't the best, so Mata has to go backwards. Maguire, all United's outfield players, in fact, all players on the pitch, barring Dean Henderson, in fact, are in the Istanbul half. And Van der Beek adjusts to a foul. Raphael, heavy touch by the Dutchman. In fact, it may have been Luke Shaw. Either way, a free kick. Yeah, Luke Shaw it was. Just grabbed Raphael's shirt. He didn't mind taking the contact, I don't think, there, Raphael. So it was. I think it was I mentioned that instant potentially back play involving Raphael and Rashford. I think it's more Rashford getting caught up in Raphael. And Skrtel takes the free kick, looking for Demba Ba. Doesn't quite reach him. McTominay wins the header. Van der Beek wins the second. There was a foul in amongst all that by Ozcan. Junok just comes out of his box, lets the ball roll over the line, and takes it with ease. Junok to Skrtel, not a great pass. Coolish like though, lets the ball roll across his body, taking Rashford out of the game. And maybe got away with one there, even so. As Junok will half clear. Forward he comes. Into Ozcan. Bolognoli's making a good run down the left-hand side. However, Alexic will prefer to go laterally and find Raphael. Visca. First touch wasn't the best. Tried to foul Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw came away. Strong player, isn't he? And came away. Now the ball over the top. Looking for Rashford. But it's going to be Skrtel. It's just sliced off the boot of Fernandes, who's struggled to get into this second half so far. As there's a foul, and that'll be a yellow card. It's an advantage being played. Mata, Fernandes, edge of the box. Wanted too much time. And Raphael, who thought he'd won the ball, has just fouled Fernandes. Referee Massa Maybe a touch fortunate. Epineri's trying to make that point. As is Coetzee. Just seeing again, Coetzee was who fouled Martial. And maybe a touch fortunate not to get a yellow card there, because he's holding his leg. The Frenchman can't get away from him. And then, well, that was a good challenge by Raphael. I think I feel hard done by then. He just toe poked the ball away. And if anything, Fernandes, trying to get out the way, jumps into him. So one of those is, but a real opportunity this for Manchester United. I'd say 25 yards out. Real central position. Fernandes clearly fancies it. Mata stood there as well. So options for United. Mr. Solskjaer on the bench. Entirely confident, I have to say, the Norwegian. I'm not sure I'd be too confident the way that United have played this evening. And on the back of that tough defeat against Arsenal. Even so, Fernandes has a free kick here. Mata there as well. Takes his time. The wall's back. There's 6 or 7 orange shirts on the just the other side of the penalty spot. Fernandes Shaw puts it back in. It's going to be cleared over by Raphael. Maybe a counter attack on. Shaw getting back though, just intercepted of Churuk, and back to goalkeeper Dean Henderson. Still Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1. We've just seen a decent effort from Bruno Fernandes from a central free kick. Easily saved though by Junok in the Basaksehir goal. Real headline news, I suppose, from the break was Axel Tuanzebe was withdrawn. Nemanja Matic is going to play centre half. With Scott McTominay coming on into the middle of the park. McTominay has put more pace into the game. He's urging those in and around him to play quicker from throwing set pieces, that kind of thing. They were lacklustre in the first half, United. Maybe McTominay's influence is what they need. They still trail though 2-1. Visca this time gives the ball away. They look tired now, Basaksehir, which is a bit of a worry to say they've still got at least 35 minutes to play. But they do lead, and while they've got that, they've got something to hold on to. And they're coming forward here. It's Coetzee. Finds Visca. Scored the second goal. Bolognoli's on the overlap. Cuts the ball back. Well read by McTominay. Manchester United taking the time and getting away with it. Bolognoli into Visca. Bale bides his time. Into the box looking for Demba Ba. Couldn't quite get there. It's up in the air by Coetzee. He tried to bit of a snapshot, I think. But not goal bound. Out for a goal kick, which again United making a point of this, almost playing short and out from the back. It's Harry Maguire into Luke Shaw now. Flicked on by Fernandes. Martial's there, but the ball's the wrong side of him. Epinero as well. Just let it run across his body. Hammered it clear. Alexic and Coetzee loses out. Now it's Rashford. Quiet so far in this game. He's still going there. It's Marcus Rashford. 3 shirts around him. Van der Beek, Fernandes, little 1-2 maybe with Mata. No, Mata had just Ozcan behind him. We've got a nice touch and Ozcan could bring it away. But Scott McTominay, once again, excellent so far. The Scotsman's coming off the bench. Sweeping up. He'll find Juan Mata. Juan Saka's got his Luke Shaw. Assist for the Martial goal. 2-1 to Basaksehir if you just join us. 58.5 on the clock. It's independent off Tube Studio commentary. It's been a decent game so far. Champions League Group H. The other 2 teams in this pool are, of course, Paris Saint-Germain and RB Leipzig. They meet in Leipzig 8 o'clock. Again, you can hear on this service this evening. Chelsea at home to Rennes as well. And the Championship offering is Derby against Queen's Park Rangers. Matic looks to help around the corner. There's Fernandes there. He's going to
deflector matters somewhat fortuitously. Epinheiro gets it away on the 6-yard line. They're dropping deeper and deeper here, Basaksehir have it. And you feel they need to drag themselves 5 yards or so up the field. Mata around the corner finds Fernandez. He goes for goal. It's deflected. Will it deflect over the top? As you not know, it won't. The goalkeeper managed to adjust his feet. In the end, it was a comfortable save. Bowls it out to Bolignoli. Visca looking to run Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, one of those trademark slide tackles though. Well, trademark slide. Did foul by Epinheiro. Yes, he was, according to our Italian official. The Moldovan defender can't quite believe it. But a free kick. Central position, around about 30 yards out. For Martial. Just seeing that recovery tackle from Wan-Bissaka. Great play by Wan-Bissaka. Stretching one of those legs out and knocking it back to McTominay onto Martial. Fernandez shot deflected up in there. Junot did well. Just readjust his feet and catch it. Another change. That looks like Edinson Cavani wearing the famous Manchester United 7 shirt. He'll replace Donny van der Beek. Paul Pogba's going to come on as well. So he'll go into the midfield in place of Van der Beek, who I thought played well, just couldn't quite find that extra half yard. Too many bodies in there. I think that made his life tough. Cavani's come on, and I've not seen who he's replaced. Martial's there because he's talking to Martial. I've got a hint that it might be Juan Mata because Fernandez and Rashford are still on. So as the game develops, Rashford goes for a goal from the free kick, easily blocked though by the 2-man Basaksehir wall. One of them being Zurich, who wins the second. Then Topok's ahead, but he can't win the ball because Matic is there. He'll feed it wide now to Luke Shaw. To the right, Rashford's there as well. Plenty of attacking talent on the field, haven't they? United. Fernandez now drifts through a couple of defenders, wants a runner, goes for goal himself. Just dribbles wide. Bruno Fernandez's effort from a deflection as well. So Cavani has come on for Juan Mata. There's your confirmation. Now with the graphics coming up on our pictures. Cavani, Uruguayan, signed on a free transfer after leaving Paris Saint-Germain. Could prove a real bargain. He's not as young as he used to be, but he's still in fantastic shape. Here comes the ball into the box. Deep corner, Junot wins it. A good goalkeeper and bowls it out straight away. Emin Visca over the halfway line. He's got Demba Ba central. But he's got another man in Zurich breaking down the right-hand side. However, Matic stretched out on those long legs and brings it down and just diffuses any sort of danger. Fernandez still trying to figure out where all these United players are going to play. I think we know McTominay will play centrally, and I think Pogba's gone in there as well. Fernandez is playing from the left at the moment, Martial from the right, and Fernandez to make things up as he goes. Here is Matic, leaves Luke Shaw struggling, and then allows Rafael to get in with the tackle. Luke Shaw back to Matic. Maguire. Forward ball is to McTominay. McTominay helps it forward, but well intercepted by Ozcan. But the second ball's not falling to Istanbul Basaksehir at the moment. United hunting this equaliser. They lose out again. Now Pogba comes across and just clears everything out. Means that Matic has to go backwards to go forwards. Picks up on the edge of his box. Dean Henderson's hardly seen any action in this second half. Pogba dropping deep to get involved. Points forward but gives it to Harry Maguire. Now McTominay to Pogba. Inside left position, central. Switches the play nicely. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. First time volley into Edinson Cavani, who's gone down. McTominay, Pogba. Cavani might have a problem there. He seems to be struggling. He's up on his feet now. We'll see a replay maybe. Martial just wanted too long. Raphael wants the ball more than he does and wins his side a timely free kick. We used to see what happened with Cavani there. He's back on his feet now. Good challenge by Raphael. He's had a good game. Always so determined, isn't he? Does he get a straight arm in the face, Cavani? Not enough, I think, to merit the 7 look. Özcan wins the ball, and Cavani, I think, is just trying to win a free kick or a penalty more than anything. And nothing coming from the referee. Good play by Özcan. Another free kick there. They're mounting up against Basaksehir. This time it's Kavetsi who pushes Pogba from behind. Looking ahead, as I said, Everton Saturday lunchtime for Manchester United, final game before the international break, and it's the commentator's nightmare for Basaksehir, Jen Claire Sibrigli in their home competition. Also, actually on Sunday, here is Edin Viska, reverse ball, Bolognoli, he's onside as well. It's crossed, it's half cleared by Wan-Bissaka, and then chested calmly down by Maguire into Dean Henderson's grasp. He bowls it out, fast bowler style. Martial into Matic. Martial definitely playing from the left. I think Rashford's supposed to be playing from the right. Fernandes central, Cavani there. Maguire, Matic, Pogba. Steps forward and steps backwards. Fires it in. It's well played by Demba Ba, wins seconds. He's isolated now. He's going to go for a goal from distance. Maybe just ran out of the legs. Played over an hour, hasn't he, Demba Ba? And the ball rolls forward. McTominay. Wide to Wan-Bissaka. McTominay again. Good shape from Basaksehir. He has to go backwards. Under pressure from Kavetsi. Maguire along the line to Matic. And patient play by Manchester United, but still not quite got that go forward. Maguire, Pogba, up in the air. Martial wins the flick on. Raphael, though, cool. He's like, lets the ball go across his body. And this is a potential opportunity here for the home side. Shuruk breaks forward, looking for Viska, but he can't quite bring the ball down. Throw into Manchester United. Still 2-1 to Basaksehir at home to Manchester United. Goes from Ba and Viska in the first half. Anthony Martial, of course, for the Red Devils. Just before the break, Red Devils boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's gone to his bench. McTominay came on at the break. And Edinson Cavani and Paul Pogba have since joined the fray. It's an attacking lineup, but they're just lacking any sort of impetus at the moment. It's very slow and ponderous by Manchester United. Basaksehir are dropping deeper and maybe getting tired though, so that might be something to look forward to. However, at the moment, there doesn't seem to be that much going on for United, and Basaksehir are a good value for their 2-1 lead. As I say, that corner kick for the home side, even though that's a poor decision. It's Martial tries to dance his way past Raphael and just runs out of play. The ball goes out, and he gives the referee gives the corner rather than the goal kick, and maybe a bit of justice done there. Junok collects easily from the corner, then bowls it out to, well, a Manchester United player. Disappointed by the defender, or the goalkeeper rather. That allows Luke Shaw to knock it forward, looking for Cavani, chest down, going towards the corner flag, so has to retreat and give it to Luke Shaw. Towards the back post, Pogba's there, he was waiting. He made his jump, but Bolognoli made a crucial interception just in front of him. And did the business for the host, Martin Skrtel. Maybe the camera's on him. Has he got an injury problem? Not quite sure. Either way, it's McTominay. Switch of play to Luke Shaw, is getting more and more space. Helps it inside. Now Martial. Matic into McTominay, central position. Matic again. playing central defence, but almost playing as an extra midfielder. Now, with the opposition so deep, it's into Martial, Matic now. All the outfield players are in the home team's half at the moment. I just believe in Dean Henderson, a bit lonely at the back, but it's just not working for United. They don't have that penetration. No one seems to be able to find that ball through a stubborn and, let's face it, a quite experienced home back four. Junok 34, Raphael seen it all, Skirtle has as well, Epinuru as well. So, yeah, they've got sensible heads at the back, but it's that case of if you lead teams on, you allow them to put pressure on you, do you leave yourself vulnerable? That's what will be the worry for the home side. It's Raphael. Just a throw, nothing. And taken to Özcan. A lot of hard work, but not a lot really going forward. But it might not be their job this evening. Bolognoli over the halfway line. No. Elects to go backwards to Kvetsi. Skirtle. Raphael. Tries to dink it forward towards Zurich. But it's picked out, and now Pogba's an advantage being played to Manchester United as well. Pogba's got Rashford, who's in acres of space. Bolognoli had come inside, and luckily for the host, Epinero had read the play, made the interception. Edin Visca now. It's no one's managing to keep the ball. Matic's going to have to be careful with Demba Ba almost getting behind him. Henderson's got control of the situation. And happily comes out, balls it out to Luke Shaw too. United leaving themselves a bit short sometimes at the back. Luke Shaw just inside the opposition half. Pogba running forward. Round the corner is Martial. Martial from the left now. Tries to play 1-2 with Pogba. Doesn't come off. Almost gets a second. Good challenge by Kvetsi. Luke Shaw. McTominay sweeps it wide to Wan-Bissaka's. Body's in the box. Needs to put some quality in there. Instead, plays a 1-2 with Rashford. Now McTominay. Well, Manchester United going backwards here with Fernandes. McTominay can open the play maybe. It does to Maguire. Matic. Left side of position. Tries to slide it through. Raphael reads it. 18 minutes left of the 90. 2-1 to Basaksehir. It's Manchester United ball in. It's Shaw. Pick up of the seconds is Basaksehir. Shaw can maybe get into the box. Cavani plays it back to Pogba. Pogba to Fernandes. McTominay. Now Pogba. Left side of the box. Tries to get his way through there. But Shaw. Well, he's tackled by Raphael and Shaw. Let it go out for a throw-in to the visitors. Still to go to the bench are Basaksehir. 3 changes for Manchester United. With Cavani, Pogba and McTominay coming on. Here is Pogba. Goes for a goal from an ambitious angle. Did ever so well initially. Let the ball roll across his body and try to curl it in with his instep rather than find a teammate. Stand up in apology to his colleague. And yeah, frustrating so far for United. But time on the clock. And you feel if they do get one, they might get 2, but it's making that breakthrough. That's seems the issue because, like I say, they've just been a bit sluggish in their play, a bit lacklustre. Similar accusations were thrown at them after the Arsenal game, weren't they? Where it's totally the opposite of what was seen in the wins over Leipzig and PSG and Newcastle, of course. But then they were poor in the 6-1 defeat to Tottenham, weren't they? So it's just one of those seasons at the moment for United. 15th in the Premier League table. Top 4 will be a minimum requirement, but with the likes of Leicester doing so well. And what's a strange season? Southampton maybe? I don't quite know. They've got Danny Ings injured at the moment, haven't they? 6 weeks or so. They expect him to be out. But it's a topsy-turvy season. Manchester United, I think there's going to be plenty of excitement and drama with them this term. Here is McTominay. He's at Wan-Bissaka wide. Lovely ball between the lines. Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, rather than go forward, cut back though. Wins his side a throw in, so maintains possession. He'll work it back to McTominay, who controls with his studs. Wan-Bissaka's in space. Right-footed ball across is away by Epineru. Edin Visca's tackled well by McTominay. Has been good since coming on at half-time. Quarter of an hour left. 2-1 Basaksehir lead Manchester United in Champions League Group H. RB Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain on the other side in this group, clashing at 8 o'clock. A game you can also hear on this service. As it looks like Mason Greenwood's going to come on, as is Timothy Fosu-Mensah. So who are they going to replace? And the bemused look on the official's face suggests that he doesn't know either. Both players are strict and ready to come on. Now they're sorting out the board with the numbers on. I'm not quite sure. There seems to be a real delay. Well, the UEFA official, the fourth official, was saying to the Manchester United board that you need to be quicker. It looks like Rashford and Wan-Bissaka, they have taken their leave on the far side of the pitch. We're looking at our TV pitches, independent off-tube studio commentary. And is that Mike Phelan trying to work the board? I'm not quite sure. But they've got there eventually, yes. Wan-Bissaka and Rashford off, Greenwood and Fosu-Mensah on. So fresh legs off the bench. Fosu-Mensah, a bit like two Mzabis, I did one that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer likes. Mason Greenwood, excellent young player. Excellence against Leipzig last week. They'll be looking to inject some extra pace into this United front line. McTominay spins and finds Maguire. Maguire's got Matic wide. I've said this so many times, but all the outfield players are in the Basaksehir half. They're keeping a line on the edge of their box. They win the second there as well. Oscar is working ever so hard. Skirtle now under pressure, gets it away just about Kvetsi. Lovely play. Between the legs, Flake and Shurik can break down the right hand side, cuts inside as well. Good play. He's got Visca wide on the left and he wants to use him. Yes, Visca, edge of the box, once on his right foot, goes with his left, crosses it in, and it goes out for a goal kick. Fosu-Mensah's first intervention, playing it on Visca. Well played by the young Dutchman there. A goal kick to Manchester United. Taken quick again. Matic, Maguire, Shaw. Back to Matic and Maguire. Maguire's no pressure on the ball. Demirbay turns his back on him. He's getting back into his shape. Almost a 4-5-1 now for the home side. Pogba, Maguire. He's got Fosu-Mensah wide. McTominay. Now Matic. Again, it's deliberate by United, but you struggle to see where the penetration is going to come from. Pogba will switch the play and find Fosu-Mensah. Controls first time. Goes back towards McTominay. He takes over from Maguire into Fernandes. Was that a foul on Greenwood? Not according to the official. And Basaksehir can clear long through Bollock. And now under pressure from Matic. Matic uses those long legs to get the ball away from his man. Maguire now careering forward. He's got Pogba. Switches the play, looking for Luke Shaw. He was asking a lot of the England, or the former England fullback maybe, I'm not quite sure. But he goes for a goal kick. Hand of apology from Pogba. Shurik down the right hand side. They're certainly not happy to play, aren't they? The likes of Oscar and Shurik and Visca, Alexis and Kvetsi. There's plenty of skill in his side there. He's maybe got cramp or an injury. I've seen it again. There's the incident with Harry Maguire where he stretches and maybe pulls a muscle. I think Gulbranson might be an option off the bench. Ponk as well, the Cape Verde. Babais.
the change actually. So the Norwegian comes on. First change for the home side with 11 left on the clock. Unok. Though Fernandez wins his side a free kick off Kovetsi. Just inside into Maguire over the halfway line. Shaw now, wide on the left-hand side. It's past his man. Good play by Luke Shaw. Has he got the pace? Yes, ball across the box. Heads backwards. Right-footed. We'll find Matic. Plenty of touches with the Serbs since switching to the central defensive position since McTominay's introduction at the break. United coming forward. Shaw, McTominay. Square ball to Harry Maguire. Back to Matic. Where's that forward ball going to come from for Manchester United? Shaw into Pogba. Martial overcomplicating things. Could have taken it on himself. Went for the pass, but almost like a Cruyff turn pass. Not allowed Basaksehir to get a touch in. Gulbrandsen. That's a nice touch on the volley. Brings it down and out muscles Matic as well. Goes for goal. Wins his side a corner kick. And a chance and a deep breath, I think, for some of their players to get themselves up the field. Still, Istanbul Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1, heading into the final stages of the game. Again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has gone to his bench. Mason Greenwood's come on, as has Timothy Fosu-Mensah for Marcus Rashford and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Frederick Gulbrandsen's also come on for Basaksehir, replacing the brilliant Demba Ba, actually. Showed real experience, led the line so well, held his side up, and they've been doing a lot of defending, and his ability to hold the ball has been very good. Gulbrandsen's almost had an immediate impact as well, winning the ball on the break, shooting the goal, went for a corner kick, which they took short, and to no avail. 2-1, there's something still left in this game though. As Harry Maguire comes forward towards the halfway line, the England man, former Leicester defender, switches the play, looking for Martial. Martial, though, wanted it on his chest. It's going to be too high for that, though. And ball goes out for a throw in the right back area for the hosts, which Raphael will take. Joined recently from Lyon in the summer after a decent spell in Liga. He's one of those who left under Louis van Gaal. Eyebrows were raised. He's still playing very well. Raphael, we're going to see some more substitutes for Basaksehir soon. But I don't think Raphael's in any rush to get them on, because he's taking his time getting down the line. An inside ball is to Kovetsi. Switch by Skirtle back to his goalkeeper, Junot. It's a long clearance by Harry Maguire. And it's picked up by Fernandez. McTominay into Fernandez. He wants it centrally. Dropping deeper and deeper to receive possession is the Portuguese. Now Fosu-Mensah. Switch to the left-sided defensive role. Matic has gone a bit further forward, and Shaw on the left-hand side. Shaw level with the edge of the box on the left-hand side, gives it to Martial, back to Matic. Pogba's making himself a yard of space. Ball doesn't get to him though. Now Harry Maguire. Maguire into Matic. Into Shaw. Low ball in, cleared away by Skirtle at the near post. Then Bolignoli shows good awareness to get the right side of Mason Greenwood. Greenwood picks it up there again. Drives forward into the feet of Martial. Martial can't control. Hammered cleared by Epineru. Back into United territory. Gulbrandsen, the sole orange shirt up there for Basaksehir, seem quite happy to sit on this lead and make Manchester United break them down. So far, United simply haven't had the answers. Round the corner ball is into Martial. Fernandez lets it run. And McTominay almost plays a right back now and really hugging the touchline as well. Fernandez digs out a forward ball looking for Martial. Epineru, excellent this evening, wins it in the air. 5.5 left on the clock. Played wide to Visca. Looks like he's going to be the match winner. That's a good ball as well. Gulbrandsen's got the wrong side of Fosu Mensah. Great play managed to get the right side again of Gulbrandsen. As Fernandez now looks to cross it in. Ozcan gets the block. Matic towards Harry Maguire. 5 minutes left. Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1. It's Independent Off Tube studio commentary. Shaw. Now Martial. Shaw again. Pogba. Deep in Basaksehir territory. Not really going anywhere. Maguire. Space is opened up for Fernandez. Tries to dink it in. The heads go up. It's Cavani. Mason Greenwood on the edge of the box. Greenwood going down the left-hand side. Touches a heavy one though. It's a goal kick. Raphael goes down with cramp and I think we'll get a bit of treatment. Seeing the replay, it really was good defending by Fosu Mensah. Made up some good ground on Gulbrandsen. Covers the ground very, very well, Fosu Mensah. It looks like Mehmet Topal is going to come on, the veteran midfielder. Formerly of Valencia, of course. You know, I've spelled it to Sevilla as well. Millions of caps for Turkey. Really cool operator in the middle of the park. Defensive midfielder, has played a lot of centre half as well. He'll come on to shore things up. Luke Shaw gets the better of Ozcan, then Kavetzi's thrown out of the way. The ball ricochets off Kavetzi. And his mate Churuk will pick it up. And it's a free kick against Luke Shaw. He's not happy at all. But I think that frustration is a frustration at Manchester United's performance as much as anything. And at Topal getting his final instructions. And it looks like it's Ozcan who's going to make way. Yep, the number 10. So Topal wearing the number 5 shirt will come on for the final 3 minutes plus additional time. Istanbul Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1. And a free kick which Kavetzi will take. Short to Raphael. Raphael's got 3 or 4 Manchester United shirts after him, so goes backwards to Skirtle. Junot, the goalkeeper, hammer it long. Chested down by Gulbrandsen. Visca, Churuk, trying to keep the ball here. Now the Turkish champions. Lovely back heel. Kavetzi helps it on. It was Churuk with that bit of skill. Pogba though comes up with the pieces. And break. Here is Fernandez. Into Luke Shaw. Searching ball doesn't beat the first man. That man was Topal with his first touch. Now Fosu Mensah on the halfway line. Matic. Maguire's gone up. Almost plays an auxiliary central striker. Maguire wins the header. Flicks it down. Did that hit Epineru on the hand? Manchester United players are asking the question. It seemed to ricochet off the Moldovan and into his goalkeeper's hands. Just seeing it again. It's flicked down and minimal contact, we'll say. It's one of those where you kind of got to look for a change of spin on the ball. Couldn't see anything. Henderson, a rare touch from him in the second half, though his side still losing 2-0, trailing 2-1 rather. Now, that's an industrial challenge, shall we say, from Martin Skirtle. Right through the back of Anthony Martial. It'll be a free kick to United, around about 40 yards out from the left-hand side. Heading into the final minute of the 90. Hands on his knees there in Skirtle. Epineri barking out the orders once more from his team. Final push maybe. Seeing Skirtle's tackle, it's not a pretty one. Old school defending, shall we say, from Martin Skirtle. As we're going to see another change. It looks like Covetti's race is run. And it will be the Cape Verde man, Ponk, who comes on. Carlos de Santos Rodriguez, nickname of Ponk. And it looks like he's been wandering off, but no, and I think we're going to get 5 minutes stoppage time, because that was exactly what Carlos Ponk was saying to his teammates as he came on. Luke Shaw's ball in, headed away again by a Basaksehir player. Fosu Mensah, Fernandez, one of the home players, has gone down with a bit of cramp, I think, trying to chase him. Luke Shaw, Cavani's dropping deep, not had the chances since coming on. Cavani, Fosu Mensah, Matic, Fosu Mensah's got McTominay wide, will help into the box. Actually 3 minutes have been added on. Raphael hammers it clear. All hands to the deck at the back now for Basaksehir. Manager barking out the orders, but he'll be proud of his players this evening. But you do feel it's going to be a case of really hanging on in this final 2.5 minutes or so. Martial tries to go past a couple, but it's not quite there for him this evening. Shurik with the tackle. Fosu Mensah again forward to Maguire. It's Skirtle with a header. Luke Shaw. And it is a corner kick. It was Shurik who flew into him and caught him on the right foot as well. And a bit of a sore one, I think, there for Shaw, but he'll be okay. It was a tad unnecessary as the ball had already gone. Even so, he'll get up and take the corner kick, and outswing with his left foot. Needs a good delivery towards the near post. Cavani flicks on Matic, is there. It's everywhere. It's up in the air. Is it? It is off the line. It's off the line and away. Watch, no goal. That was a real scramble. I think it's Epineri who cleared off the line there. Corner kick, headed on by Matic, then Maguire, up in the air by Mehmet Topal, and Epineri from right underneath his crossbar somehow gets it away. Great play by the Moldovan. Another corner kick to Manchester United. Luke Shaw with the outswinger with his left foot. Mehmet Topal's heart will have been in his mouth there. Ball wide of the upright though, way wide from Scott McTominay. And it's going to be safely to, from Basaksehir's point of view, out for a goal kick. Imagine Junop's not going to be any sort of rush. Seeing that, that's a magnificent clearance. And somehow Epineri, by accident or design, I'm not quite sure, played it out from underneath his crossbar for that goal kick. Bolignoli, is it he who's got the cramp? Seeing a few shots now of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, looks pretty pensive on the sidelines. Again, his teammates, or his team now, just haven't done it. And we're seeing the goal line technology. Yes, the ball only halfway across the line. Great play by Epineri. Out for a goal kick. We've played the 3 minutes. All eyes on the official. We might get a bit of extra time because of those stoppages. With that check, with the corner kicks, Manchester United need to get it forward. McTominay straight, and again he'll take his time. He'll look to clear long. Ball anywhere. It's not in his side's half. All eyes on referee Massa. Long clearance. McTominay. Seconds won by Topal there. Up in the air from Gulbrandsen. Pogba can't beat the ball past Topal. And now Gulbrandsen
Almost gets past Fosu-Mensah. Good play by Fosu-Mensah though. Matic will try and bring it away. Luke Shaw. Martial has too much skill for Raphael. No, he doesn't. There's a foul by Martial on Raphael. I thought he just turned him, but he'd used his body illegally to block him. Yes, on the replay, Raphael gets the touch in there. We've played 4 minutes. 3 were forecast, so you can't imagine we go much beyond this free kick. Martial shakes his head in frustration. It's going to be Skirtle to take the free kick. It's only going one place, deep in Manchester United territory. And yes, the final whistle has gone. It's a 2-1 win for Istanbul Basaksehir here. Goes from Bar and Visca in the first half. Martial getting one back for United just before the break. However, it wasn't enough. They were lacklustre throughout. And having won their opening 2 Champions League games, they've lost their third. It's finished. Basaksehir 2, Manchester United 1.